ever feel like life is just happening to you and you're barely holding on? That's exactly how I felt until I discovered one simple shift that gave me back my power. Hi, beautiful souls. I'm Janet Shane, and I am a certified mindset and optimization coach for women, traumatic brain injury survivors over 40 who want to feel seen, whole, and strong again. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing the story of how I went from being emotionally exhausted and disconnected to grounded, clear, and alive again through the tools of coaching, awareness, and mindfulness. And if you stay with me to the end, I'm going to give you the exact shift that helped me finally stop resisting my life and start living it again. Before we dive into that, I made something for you. It's a free resource called the Clarity Journal. It has 4 powerful prompts that help you to begin reconnecting with yourself and reclaiming your peace. It's simple, gentle, and designed especially for women like us who are healing and growing through the life after a brain injury. The link is in the description below. I'll tell you more about it later too. So here's the big idea I want to open up with today. You don't have to wait until life is perfect or until you feel ready to reclaim your power. You can start right here, right now, as you are, with your thoughts, with your breath, and the way you choose to respond in this moment. Let me show you how I learned all of that. Let me take you back in time when I didn't feel like me anymore, which was like 3 decades. After my brain injury, I looked into the mirror and I honestly didn't recognize who I was. I wasn't really looking at me. I was just looking at the physical body of me. I was tired all the time. I felt unseen, unheard, like a ghost in its own town. I showed up for my family, but on the inside, I was just surviving. One day, I started a home business and I wanted to do the best that I could for our family and also to feel like more than damaged goods. I learned that personal development was something that was not an option to go without. It was something that I needed to do every day. I needed to show up for me and to help me to change the way I was seeing life and thinking about life and look at life from a different perspective. I don't remember the exact words, but I remember how it made me feel. Like maybe, just maybe, this one time, this is going to work for me. Maybe I'm not broken. Maybe this is just the beginning. And from there, I discovered coaching, and I was amazed at how coaches weren't just trying to fix people. They were simply there to help me and guide me and others differently in our lives. They helped others ask powerful questions, shift their perspectives, let go of what wasn't serving them. And that's when I said to myself, I would love to be a coach. I want to learn how to do that for myself and for others. And that was the beginning of everything. But nothing transformed me more than learning how to live in this moment. or live in the now. I used to live in two places: the past, where the accident lived, and the future, where fear lived. But I never really lived in the present, in the now. Then I heard this phrase: you can't heal what you're not willing to feel. And where your energy goes and focus goes is what you will bring back to yourself. That stuck with me. And to stop fighting the resistance and love the resistance. So I started practicing mindfulness. At first, it was uncomfortable, and I didn't have a clue of what resistance was. But I didn't give up. Every day I'd be like, oh, okay. And I would try to dive deeper into it. Sitting still with myself felt foreign. I fought meditation for a very long time. I thought maybe it was going against my religion. Maybe it was something that was from another faith. But I slowly started noticing that my thoughts were not always from me. And I would start off my mornings feeling really, really great. And then I would have all this negative chitter chatter. And I was like, why? Why is this happening to me? Why? I noticed my emotions without needed to be fixed. And that noticing that the awareness gave me that something that I hadn't felt in the stillness and the quietness of meditation. And I started to check in with myself on what I was feeling. I hadn't felt positive thoughts in a very long time. But because of starting to live in the now, I could choose. I had a choice of how I did things, how I responded, how I could turn off the lights, how I could hang up my keys, how when someone said something that bothered me, I didn't have to bite back. I didn't have to respond with a response that I'm not proud of. I started to implement the power of choice. I could choose compassion over criticism. I could choose grace instead of guilt. I could choose to respond and not react. That choice changed everything for me in my life. Of course, with awareness came something else: the resistance that I spoke about. I had to identify it. I had to start learning what was resistance. You know what I mean, right? That inner voice that says, you're not good enough. Who do you think you are to help others? You should have figured this out way long ago. At first, I tried to fight that voice. I wanted it to shut up. But then I learned something life changing. What was what I was resisting was persisting. But what we observe begins to soften. So instead of fighting that inner chatter, I started observing it. Oh, there it is. I hear you. I see you. You're scared. You want to protect me. No judgment. Just notice. I learned to breathe in the resistance, to listen but not obey, to let the fear pass through me instead of building a home in me. That's when I stopped being at war with myself and I started becoming my own best friend. If any of this is landing for you, I want you to take the next gentle step today. Download that clarity journal in the description. It's the same set of prompts I used to help me untangle my thoughts and meet me with love right where I was. Oh, so why do I coach? Why do I share all of this? Why? Why do I share all of it? Because I know what it's like to feel lost and to forget who you are, to wonder if you'll ever feel whole again. And I also know this: you can come home to yourself. You can feel peace again, and you can rise, not in spite of your story, but because of your story. This work, coaching, mindfulness, choosing presence, or choosing awareness, will give you your life back. It's not the same life as I had before, but a deeper, wiser, more soul aligned version of my life. And now I get to help other women, traumatic brain injury survivors, discover that for themselves too. Women just like you. So here's what I want you to remember: your transformation doesn't start when life gets easier. It starts when you meet yourself exactly where you are, with awareness and compassion. Mindfulness is the doorway, presence is the practice, and an empowered choices and is what creates the change. That's how we reclaim our peace and the joy and the love from within. That's how we build a life we love after trauma. That's how we thrive. If you're ready to start that journey, download that clarity journal below. It's yours free, and it's the perfect way to begin. And if this video touched your heart, please like it, share it, and subscribe. I'd love to walk this journey with you and share more tools to help you heal, rise, and feel whole again. You are not alone. You are not broken. You are healing. You are rising. And you are worthy of love, peace, and joy. Thanks for spending this time with me today. I'll see you in the next video.